Hey everyone, and welcome to function number 4. Now, this function is called max5, and it needs to receive 5 numbers as parameters. Now, the function should return another number, which is the biggest one among them. Now, here below we have a short example. So if the numbers are 19, 12, 2, minus 31, and 19.5, then the output should be 19.5 because that's the biggest number. Now, if you want to solve this function for yourself, pause the video right now and click on the link in the description. If not, then let's just keep watching. So I'm going to move here into the code area. And before I go and jump straight into the solution, I want to talk about a way you might think of solving it. So for example, if you're a really beginner in JavaScript, you might have done like comparisons. So you might try to do something like if number 1 is bigger than number 2 and number 1 is bigger than number 3 and number 1 bigger than number 4 and number 1 bigger than number 5, return number 1. And then here we do same check for number 2 and number 3 and number 4 and number 5, default to number 5. So you might think of doing something like that if you're really a beginner, right? Like you check every number, you compare it with every other number, and then based on the ifs, you return. The problem with this is that it's really a lot of code and we have to write a lot of ifs and a lot of conditions inside, and it's not very readable and it's not very easy to understand. So here, the better solution is to use a function that exists in the language, which is math.max. Now, this is something we already have in JavaScript, and this is a function that receives 2 or more values, as you can see here, which are numbers, and returns the biggest one among them, which is exactly what we need to do with the 5 numbers. So here I can say math.max of number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and then I'm going to do a return. Now, let's check the function before submitting it. So I can say console log max5 of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get 5. Let's put here 22. And we get 22. That looks good. Let's test our solution and voila, it works. Cheers and see you in the next one.